Avoid these 5 vegetables after 60. It sounds strange, doesn't it? We've been told all our lives that vegetables are always safe, always healthy, but after 60, your kidneys tell a different story. So here's the question I ask my patients all the time. Why are so many people doing everything right, eating their greens, cutting back on meat, drinking more water, and still watching their kidney numbers worsen? Some even notice foam in their urine, a sign of protein loss, and think it's just part of getting older. They're choosing salads over fries. They're adding spinach to smoothies, juicing beets, baking sweet potatoes every week. They're proud of those choices, and they should be. But there's one quiet problem no one ever told them about. The truth is, not all vegetables are safe for aging kidneys. Some are so high in hidden compounds, oxalates and potassium, that they can silently overload your kidneys, increase blood pressure, and worsen foamy urine over time. Think of your kidneys as 2 smart filters. When you were 30, they worked effortlessly, but after 60, those filters slow down. What used to be harmless can now become a heavy burden, grain by grain, meal by meal. And here's the danger most people never see coming. You can be eating clean, exercising daily, and still quietly damaging your kidneys with the wrong vegetables. By the time symptoms show up, fatigue, swelling, or persistent foam, it's already a warning. So today, we're cutting through decades of confusion. No scare tactics, no fad diets, just real science, real food, and the truth your kidneys have been waiting for you to hear. Let's start with the first vegetable most people think is healthy, but can quietly strain your kidneys from within. 5. Beets. Beets are one of the most colorful and beloved vegetables on the American table. They're packed with natural nitrates that can help lower blood pressure, boost circulation, and support heart health. For many seniors, a glass of beet juice feels like a healthy way to start the day, energizing and natural. Here's why beets earned that healthy reputation. Inside every beet are natural nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. That means better blood flow, lower blood pressure, and more oxygen reaching your brain and muscles. Beets also contain folate, potassium, and antioxidants that fight inflammation and support overall vitality. But here's the part most people never hear. Beets are also one of the highest oxalate vegetables in the diet. Oxalates are tiny natural compounds that bind with calcium inside your body. Over time, these can form sharp crystals, the building blocks of kidney stones. For healthy kidneys, that's not a big deal. But after 60, when your kidneys filter more slowly, these oxalates can quietly build up, causing strain, inflammation, and even worsening protein loss or foamy urine. Beet greens, often used in salads, contain even more oxalates and potassium, 2 things aging kidneys have trouble managing. If you love beets, you don't have to give them up completely. The key is moderation and preparation. Boil or steam them instead of juicing, and always discard the cooking water. That step alone can cut oxalate levels significantly. Combine beets with calcium-rich foods like cheese or yogurt. This helps block oxalate absorption in your gut before it ever reaches your kidneys. Try adding just a few boiled beet slices to a salad with carrots, cucumber, or cauliflower. You'll still get the flavor and color without overwhelming your kidneys. Or make a mixed vegetable soup with a small amount of beet for sweetness, balanced by low oxalate vegetables like green beans and cabbage. If you've ever had kidney stones, or your doctor has warned you about high oxalates or potassium, it's best to limit beets and avoid beet juice entirely. And if you notice foamy urine or swelling after meals that include beets, talk with your healthcare provider. Your kidneys may be signaling stress. I'm Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. If you find this helpful, tap the like button and subscribe to join our community of seniors protecting their kidneys the smart way. Now, if you thought beets were surprising, Wait until you hear about the next vegetable. It's one of America's favorite superfoods. And yet, it can quietly overload your kidneys even faster. Let's talk about spinach. 4. Spinach. Spinach has been celebrated for generations as a true superfood. It's packed with iron, magnesium, vitamin K, and antioxidants that support muscle strength, healthy blood flow, and bone health. For decades, many seniors have added spinach to smoothies, salads, and omelets, believing it's one of the best ways to stay young and strong. So why is spinach so praised? The reason lies in its nutrient density. Each leaf carries essential vitamins and minerals that help maintain strong bones, fight inflammation, and improve circulation. The chlorophyll and carotenoids in spinach act as natural antioxidants, protecting your cells from damage. It's no wonder this vegetable has earned its spot on every heart-healthy and longevity food list. But here's the truth. Few people realize. Spinach also happens to be one of the highest oxalate foods on Earth. 1 cup of cooked spinach can contain more than 700 milligrams of oxalates, tiny compounds that bind with calcium in your body and can form sharp crystals inside the kidneys. Over time, these crystals may increase the risk of kidney stones or worsen existing kidney stress. And for seniors with slower filtration rates, these oxalates can quietly build up and trigger inflammation, pain, or even foamy urine due to protein leakage. The risk gets even higher when spinach is eaten raw. Those green smoothies or raw spinach salads that seem so healthy actually deliver the full dose of oxalates directly to your system, with no reduction through cooking. For people over 60, daily raw spinach can quietly wear down kidney function over time. If you enjoy spinach, the key is not to eliminate it completely, but to prepare it wisely. Boiling spinach in a large pot of water for 1 to 2 minutes can reduce oxalate levels by up to 80%. Always discard the water afterward, since that's where most of the oxalates end up. Avoid pairing spinach with other high oxalate foods such as beets, almonds, or sweet potatoes in the same meal. And remember to stay hydrated. This helps flush out any remaining oxalates before they crystallize. You can also rotate your greens to give your kidneys a break. Replace raw spinach with kale, bok choy, romaine lettuce, or arugula. These greens are still rich in vitamins and antioxidants, but contain much lower levels of oxalates. A light stir-fry or steamed version can keep your meals nutritious without adding extra stress to your kidneys. If you're taking blood thinners like warfarin, remember that spinach is high in vitamin K, which can interfere with how those medications work. Always check with your healthcare provider before making big changes to your diet. And if you've ever had kidney stones or notice foamy urine, it's wise to limit spinach to once or twice a week. Now, let's do something fun. In the comments, type the number 0 if you've never eaten spinach regularly, or 1 if you've eaten it often or added it to your smoothies. I'd love to see how many of you have been making this healthy choice without realizing it could be overworking your kidneys. Coming up next, we'll look at a vegetable that seems completely harmless, one that most people think is a clean carb and a better alternative to rice, but it can quietly overload your kidneys with potassium. Let's talk about sweet potatoes.
3. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are often seen as one of the healthiest comfort foods around. They're rich in fiber, beta-carotene, and vitamin C, nutrients that support eye health, digestion, and immune strength. For many seniors, swapping regular potatoes for sweet potatoes feels like a smart and wholesome choice. And in moderation, it can be. The reason sweet potatoes are praised is because of their powerful antioxidants and slow-digesting carbohydrates. The bright orange color comes from beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, essential for healthy vision and a strong immune system. Their natural sweetness satisfies cravings without added sugar, making them a popular choice for those managing blood sugar or trying to eat cleaner.
But here's what many people don't realize. Sweet potatoes are extremely high in potassium, about 500 milligrams in a medium-sized serving. Potassium is vital for heart rhythm, nerve function, and muscle control. However, as we age, our kidneys gradually lose their ability to remove excess potassium from the blood. When levels build up, it can lead to a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia. Hyperkalemia can cause muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, fatigue, and, in severe cases, even cardiac arrest. The scariest part is that it often develops quietly, without obvious warning signs. For seniors with reduced kidney function or foamy urine, this potassium overload can silently add more strain, pushing the kidneys to work harder just to maintain balance. So how can you still enjoy sweet potatoes safely? The answer lies in portion size and preparation. Instead of eating a whole baked sweet potato, try half a cup of boiled sweet potato, and always discard the cooking water. Boiling removes much more potassium than baking or roasting. Avoid combining sweet potatoes with other potassium-rich foods like bananas, avocados, or beans in the same meal. And remember, healthy doesn't always mean harmless when it comes to the kidneys. If you love variety, try swapping sweet potatoes with peeled cucumbers, radishes, or turnips. These vegetables still offer fiber and crunch, but contain far less potassium, making them gentler for aging kidneys. A light mash of boiled turnips or cauliflower can also replace sweet potatoes in your favorite dishes while keeping the flavor and comfort you love. If you've ever been told your potassium is high, or your doctor has mentioned early kidney decline, pay extra attention to how often you eat sweet potatoes. Watch for symptoms like fatigue, tingling, or heart palpitations, and always consult your healthcare provider before making big dietary changes. Up next, we'll talk about one of the most common vegetables in every American kitchen, a food we use in salads, sauces, and soups. It's packed with flavor and color, but for aging kidneys, it can be a hidden source of stress. Let's talk about tomatoes. 2. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are a staple in nearly every American kitchen. From spaghetti dinners to Sunday burgers, from pizza nights to fresh salads, they bring color and flavor to almost every meal. They're known for being heart-healthy, packed with antioxidants like lycopene that help fight inflammation and support good circulation. For decades, doctors and dietitians have encouraged people to eat more tomatoes, and for many seniors, that advice has become second nature. Tomatoes truly earn their reputation when it comes to heart health. Lycopene, the red pigment that gives tomatoes their bright color, is a powerful antioxidant linked to lower cholesterol and reduced risk of heart disease. They're also a source of vitamin C, potassium, and folate, nutrients that keep your immune system strong and your blood vessels flexible. Cooked tomatoes in particular release more lycopene, which is why tomato soup, sauces, and stews are often considered heart-smart meals. But here's the hidden truth. What's good for the heart can sometimes challenge the kidneys, especially after 60. Tomatoes contain both oxalates and potassium, two compounds that aging kidneys may struggle to process efficiently. A single medium tomato provides around 290 milligrams of potassium, and while that may not sound like much, it quickly adds up when you enjoy tomato juice, pasta sauce, or ketchup throughout the week. Processed tomato products are the real concern. Tomato paste, sauces, and juices are concentrated, meaning just one serving can equal several tomatoes. For seniors with reduced kidney function, this steady potassium buildup can lead to fatigue, muscle weakness, or even irregular heartbeat. And even though tomatoes are only moderately high in oxalates, when kidney filtration slows, those oxalates can accumulate and contribute to kidney stones or worsen existing kidney stress. The good news is you don't have to cut tomatoes out entirely. You just have to manage how often and how much you eat them. Enjoying fresh tomato slices once or twice a week is generally safe for most seniors. If you love cooking with tomato sauce, try using less of it and blending it with lower potassium vegetables like bell peppers or zucchini to keep the flavor while lightening the kidney load. And if you drink tomato juice, limit it to small portions and only a few times per week. Another smart tip is to pair tomatoes with calcium-rich foods such as cheese or yogurt. This combination can help bind oxalates in your digestive tract before they reach your kidneys. Staying well hydrated also helps flush out excess minerals and prevents buildup that can lead to kidney stones or foamy urine. If you're living with kidney disease, diabetes, or high blood pressure, talk with your healthcare provider about your potassium range and how often it's safe for you to enjoy tomatoes. Remember, moderation and balance are what keep the kidneys stable, not total restriction. Next, we'll move to one of the most comforting foods in America. It's warm, familiar, and found on almost every dinner table. But for people over 60, it may quietly deliver more potassium than your kidneys can handle. Let's talk about potatoes.
1. Potatoes. Potatoes are the ultimate comfort food in America. From mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving to fries at the diner, to potato chips during Sunday football, they're familiar, affordable, and satisfying. For generations, many of us grew up believing potatoes were harmless, even essential. They fill you up, provide energy, and pair perfectly with almost any meal. But after 60, what seems comforting can quietly become a strain on your kidneys. Nutritionally, potatoes do offer some benefits. They're a natural source of vitamin C, vitamin B6, and fiber, which help support your immune system and digestion. They also contain resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that can promote gut health and help manage blood sugar levels when eaten in moderation. That's why many people think replacing rice or bread with potatoes is a healthy choice. But here's the problem most people never realize. Potatoes are extremely high in potassium. One medium-baked potato can contain over 900 milligrams, nearly double the amount found in a banana. Potassium plays a critical role in nerve signals, muscle movement, and blood pressure control. Yet as we age, our kidneys lose the ability to remove excess potassium efficiently. When too much builds up in the bloodstream, it leads to hyperkalemia, a condition that can cause weakness, fatigue, irregular heartbeat, or, in severe cases, cardiac arrest. The danger is that early signs of potassium buildup often go unnoticed. You might feel more tired, lightheaded, or experience mild swelling, thinking it's just part of getting older. But for many seniors, it's actually a signal that the kidneys are struggling to keep up. And when you add other potassium-rich foods, like tomatoes, beans, or spinach, in the same meal, that burden multiplies quickly. The way potatoes are prepared makes a huge difference too. Mashed potatoes, French fries, and potato chips are not only high in potassium, but also loaded with salt and unhealthy fats. This combination quietly elevates blood pressure and worsens kidney stress over time. If you still enjoy potatoes, don't worry. You don't have to give them up completely. The key is preparation and portion size. Start by peeling and cutting the potatoes into small chunks, then soak them in water for several hours before cooking. Boiling them in a large pot of water can reduce potassium levels by up to 50%. Always drain the water and avoid adding too much salt or butter afterward. A half-cup serving of boiled or leached potatoes is generally a safer portion for most seniors. For healthier alternatives, try cauliflower mash, cabbage stir-fry, or zucchini slices, roasted with a drizzle of olive oil. These swaps offer a similar comforting texture and flavor, but are much lighter on the kidneys. Cauliflower, in particular, is low in potassium and rich in antioxidants, making it a kidney-safe substitute you can enjoy any day of the week. If your doctor has ever mentioned high potassium levels, or you've noticed symptoms like unusual tiredness or mild swelling, it's worth discussing your potato intake. Even small adjustments, like cutting down portions or swapping sides, can make a big difference in protecting your kidneys long-term. Now, I want to hear from you. Type 0 in the comments if you rarely eat potatoes, or 1 if they're still part of your weekly meals. Your answer might inspire someone else to take a closer look at their plate.
Next, let's shift from warning signs to hope. You've seen the vegetables that can quietly burden your kidneys. Now it's time to discover the ones that actually protect and heal them. Let's explore 3 kidney-friendly vegetables that can keep your kidneys strong after 60. 1. Cauliflower. Cauliflower is one of the most kidney-friendly vegetables you can add to your plate. It's mild, versatile, and loaded with nutrients that protect your kidneys rather than stress them. For seniors looking to lower creatinine, reduce inflammation, or simply feel lighter after meals, cauliflower is a true hero food. Why is cauliflower so beneficial? It's naturally low in potassium, phosphorus, and oxalates, three compounds that can quietly overload aging kidneys. Yet, it's rich in vitamin C, folate, and fiber, which help your body detox naturally. One of its most powerful ingredients is sulforaphane, a natural compound that supports both the liver and kidneys by boosting your body's detox enzymes and reducing oxidative stress. In simple terms, it helps your kidneys do their job more efficiently without overworking them. Unlike many vegetables, cauliflower doesn't create a hidden burden. Its low mineral load means your kidneys can filter it easily, keeping blood pressure balanced and fluid retention in check. For seniors who struggle with swelling, foamy urine, or mild fatigue after meals, this simple swap can make a visible difference within weeks. To get the best from cauliflower, try boiling, steaming, or lightly roasting it with olive oil and herbs. These gentle methods keep its nutrients intact while making it easy to digest. Avoid heavy sauces or frying, which can add sodium and fat that stress your kidneys. A half to 1 cup per meal is ideal for most seniors, enough to nourish your body without overloading it. If you love mashed potatoes but need to cut back on potassium, cauliflower mash is the perfect substitute. Simply steam the florets until soft, blend them with a bit of olive oil and garlic, and you'll have a creamy, satisfying side dish that feels indulgent but is completely kidney safe. You can also add small florets to soups, stir-fries, or salads for extra texture and fiber. If you're managing blood pressure or diabetes, cauliflower can help with that too. Its low glycemic index and anti-inflammatory compounds support healthy circulation and protect the tiny blood vessels inside your kidneys. And because it's light on calories but filling, it's a great choice for maintaining a healthy weight. Another key factor in kidney protection. Now I'd love to know your experience. Type 0 in the comments if you rarely eat cauliflower, or 1 if it's already part of your weekly meals. Your answer might encourage someone else to make this simple but powerful swap for their kidney health. Next, we'll move on to another vegetable that's gentle, affordable, and surprisingly powerful for aging kidneys. It's something most people already have in their kitchen but often overlook. Let's talk about cabbage. 2. Cabbage is one of the most underrated vegetables for kidney health. Simple, affordable, and incredibly gentle on your body. While many seniors think of it as just a side dish for coleslaw or soup, cabbage is actually a nutritional powerhouse that helps protect aging kidneys and improve overall circulation. What makes cabbage so special is its unique combination of antioxidants and vitamins. It's low in potassium and phosphorus, which means your kidneys can filter it easily without strain. At the same time, it's packed with vitamin K, vitamin C, and fiber, nutrients that strengthen blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and support healthy digestion. Cabbage also belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family, along with broccoli and cauliflower, which contains sulforaphane, a compound known to activate your body's natural detox enzymes. This helps neutralize harmful toxins before they can damage your kidneys. For seniors dealing with high blood pressure or protein in their urine, cabbage can be a quiet but powerful ally. The antioxidants in cabbage, such as anthocyanins and polyphenols, help keep blood vessels flexible, lower oxidative stress, and protect the delicate capillaries in the kidneys. These compounds also help maintain smooth blood flow, reducing the workload your kidneys face every single day. Preparing cabbage is simple and senior-friendly. You can steam it, boil it lightly, or stir-fry it with olive oil and herbs. Avoid overcooking it, as that can destroy some of its nutrients and make it harder to digest. A half to 1 cup per serving is ideal. Cabbage soup is another great option, warm, comforting, and easy on your kidneys. If you enjoy coleslaw, Try making it with a light olive oil or yogurt-based dressing instead of heavy mayonnaise to keep sodium and fat low. You can also mix cabbage with other kidney-safe vegetables like cauliflower, green beans, or peeled cucumber for added texture and variety. This not only enhances the flavor but provides a more balanced range of nutrients that support your kidneys and immune system together. If you're managing diabetes, high blood pressure, or foamy urine, cabbage can play a gentle but consistent role in your recovery. Its fiber helps stabilize blood sugar and cholesterol levels, while its low mineral content prevents overloading your kidneys. Just be cautious with pickled or fermented cabbage, such as sauerkraut, since these are often high in sodium, and excess salt can raise blood pressure and worsen kidney strain. Up next, we'll explore one of the simplest and most refreshing vegetables for kidney support. It's crunchy, hydrating, and nearly effortless to prepare, yet it does wonders for helping your kidneys flush out toxins naturally. Let's talk about peeled cucumber.
3. Peeled cucumber. Peeled cucumber is one of the simplest yet most refreshing kidney-friendly vegetables you can enjoy every day. Light, crisp, and hydrating, it's nature's way of helping your kidneys flush out toxins and maintain healthy fluid balance. For seniors who struggle with swelling, fatigue, or foamy urine, this humble vegetable can make a real difference. Cucumbers are made up of more than 95% water, which means every bite supports gentle hydration without overwhelming the kidneys. They're extremely low in potassium, phosphorus, and oxalates, the very compounds that can cause stress for aging kidneys. This makes peeled cucumber one of the safest vegetables for anyone with early kidney disease or declining kidney function.
Beyond hydration, cucumbers provide a small but valuable dose of vitamin K, magnesium, and antioxidants that help reduce inflammation throughout the body. These nutrients protect your blood vessels, improve circulation, and support the kidney's natural filtering ability. The high water content also helps dilute waste products in the urine, making it easier for your kidneys to clear out excess sodium and toxins, especially helpful for seniors managing blood pressure or mild fluid retention. To get the best results, always peel your cucumbers. The skin, while edible, can contain waxes, pesticides, and slightly higher levels of oxalates. Slicing peeled cucumbers into salads, sandwiches, or smoothies adds hydration and crunch without burdening your kidneys. You can also infuse cucumber slices in water with a touch of lemon or mint for a cooling, kidney-safe drink that's far better than store-bought juices or sodas. Another simple idea is to pair cucumbers with low-sodium, high-calcium foods like yogurt or cottage cheese. This combination supports hydration, gut health, and calcium balance, all of which benefit your kidneys. If you prefer something warm, adding diced cucumber to light soups or stir-frying with cabbage and carrots can bring a gentle sweetness and texture to your meal. For seniors concerned about foamy urine or mild swelling, cucumbers can help in two ways, by reducing sodium retention and improving urine flow. Just remember that too much water can also be harmful for those with advanced kidney disease, so always follow your doctor's advice on daily fluid limits. Next, we'll bring everything together and talk about how to combine these foods the smart way, with practical pairing tips and precautions every senior should know to keep their kidneys strong after 60. Precautions and smart pairing tips for seniors. After learning which vegetables to limit and which ones to embrace, the next step is knowing how to combine them wisely. Because for seniors, it's not just what you eat. It's how you eat it that determines whether your kidneys stay healthy or become overworked. These simple but powerful pairing tips can help protect your kidneys every single day. First, pair high oxalate vegetables with calcium-rich foods. When you eat foods like spinach or beets, adding a source of calcium, such as yogurt, cheese, or fortified plant milk, helps the calcium bind with oxalates in your digestive system before they reach your kidneys. This simple habit can lower your risk of kidney stones and reduce hidden kidney stress. Second, if you enjoy vegetables higher in potassium like tomatoes, potatoes, or sweet potatoes, preparation matters more than anything else. Boil them in plenty of water and always discard the cooking water. This can remove up to half of their potassium content. Avoid eating several potassium-rich foods in the same meal, and never add extra salt or seasoning mixes that can increase your sodium intake. Third, stay hydrated, but smartly. 6 to 8 cups of water a day is ideal for most older adults, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Proper hydration helps your kidneys flush out excess minerals and waste, preventing the buildup that leads to swelling or foamy urine. Just avoid overhydration, which can be risky if your kidney function is already reduced. Fourth, watch your sodium. Even healthy vegetables can become harmful when cooked with too much salt, soy sauce, or seasoning packets. Choose fresh herbs, lemon, or garlic for flavor instead. Lowering sodium doesn't just protect your kidneys, it also supports your heart and blood pressure. Fifth, remember that balance is more important than restriction. Rotate your vegetables. Combine low oxalate choices like cauliflower, cabbage, and peeled cucumber with small portions of your favorites. This gives your body variety without overloading your kidneys. And finally, if you're taking medication, especially blood pressure drugs, diuretics, or diabetes medication, talk with your healthcare provider before making big dietary changes. Some foods interact with medications or alter mineral levels, so it's always safest to personalize your plan. The goal isn't perfection, it's protection. Small, mindful adjustments can make a major difference. When you pair foods smartly, you turn every meal into a form of kidney care. Now that you understand how to eat safely and wisely after 60, let's bring everything together. In the next section, we'll revisit the key lessons from this video: the vegetables to limit, the ones to love, and the everyday choices that can help your kidneys stay strong for years to come. Let's move into the conclusion. Conclusion. We've covered a lot together today. You've learned that not all vegetables are safe after 60, especially when your kidneys begin to slow down. Beets and spinach, though full of nutrients, are high in oxalates that can quietly build up and cause kidney stones. Sweet potatoes, tomatoes, and regular potatoes, while comforting, carry heavy potassium loads that can silently raise your blood pressure and strain your kidneys. But there's good news. By making small swaps, you can protect your kidneys without giving up flavor or joy at the dinner table. Vegetables like cauliflower, cabbage, and peeled cucumber are light, cleansing, and nourishing. They help your body flush out toxins, fight inflammation, and support healthy kidney function naturally. The most important thing is to start today. Kidney problems often progress silently. By the time symptoms like fatigue, swelling, or foamy urine appear, damage may already be underway. Every small change you make now can slow that process and help your kidneys stay strong for years to come. Remember, your health doesn't depend on perfection. It depends on consistency. One smart choice, one better meal, one mindful swap. These are the building blocks of real healing. You have more control over your kidney health than you might think. So here's what you can do next. Try one of the simple swaps we talked about. Replace mashed potatoes with cauliflower mash. Add a handful of cabbage to your soup. Slice peeled cucumber into your water glass. Then notice how you feel in the next few weeks. Lighter, more energized, and more in control. Keep in mind, everything we share here is for educational purposes only. It's not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always talk with your doctor or dietitian before making big dietary changes, especially if you're managing kidney disease, diabetes, or high blood pressure. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on notifications so you never miss new content designed to help you live stronger and longer. And if you want to learn more about what foods could be silently damaging your kidneys, watch our next video. Avoid these 10 kidney-damaging foods. Take care of yourself, stay consistent, and remember, your kidneys are worth protecting every single day.